Welcome to NHL Hockey News Report on YouTube. This is called I don't know, what do you call it? Well, it's about goalies. Let's talk about that first. So it's about goalies, and I call this musical chill because one goalie goes to the next. One goalie goes there, one goalie goes there, and keeps on going around. So goalie changes for each team. Well, for 5 teams. Goalie changes for 5 teams. Carolina had a goalie change. Colorado did. Anaheim did. Well, those backups, but I'm not talking about those. I'm talking about just these 5 teams that go in a loop, like musical chairs, I call it. So the Flyers goalie goes to the Jets. The Jets goalie goes to the Rangers. The Rangers goalie goes to the Coyotes. The Coyotes goalie goes to the Flames. The Flames goalie goes to the Flyers. Do you get that? It's a lot, right? So, 1 second, and I'll explain what the Flyers goalie is going to. This one. I'll show you. 1 second. Now, do you all get this now? How this goes now? So, Flyers had Steve Mason in 2016-17 season. Now, Mason is going to the Jets, okay? Mason to the Jets. Well, is this a good trade for the Flyers? Well, Mason said this. Mason said, because Newhoff, he's the backup goalie for Flyers. He said, I am not going to play for Flyers if I'm not the #1 goalie, Mason said. And I already had a feeling that he was going to get traded. Because they like Newhoff. They wanted Newhoff. But, because last year, Newhoff played a lot of games. And then it made, Mason, second goalie. And Mason wants to be #1 goalie. He doesn't want to be the second. He wants to play all the games he could. And then Mason was good at the end. He was doing really good at the end. And he didn't use Newhoff. So Mason goes to the Jets. Is that a good trade? Yes, because the Jets need a goalie. I remember first year, I'm not saying Pavlik, I think it was Hellebuck, but they're signing him too. But they let 4 goals the first game of the NHL season, 16-17. First game against Carolina. I remember this. Carolina versus Winnipeg. 5-4. Winnipeg wins, but 4 goals. Winnipeg's not going to score 4 goals every single night. Or more than 4 goals, I mean. They're not going to score more than 4 goals every night. They're going to have a couple nights not making any goals, a couple nights with 1 goal, a couple nights with 2 goals, a couple nights with 3 goals, maybe 4 goals, but overtime loss. Sometimes 10 if they're doing really good, 7, 6, but not 4 goals is a little too much to let up. Maybe 1, 2, maybe 3, but that many, come on. So it's a big upgrade for the Jets because Scheifele's becoming an all-star. Blake Wheel's a great player, and Patrick Laine, he is 2nd overall pick last year. Matthews was first, but Laine's doing great. He has a lot of goals. He did. So a lot of good players they have now. So it's all they need basically was a goalie. They could score, but no goalie. So it's a big improvement for the Jets. Big step up. So the Jets have sold Pavlik to the Rangers. Was this a good trade? Well, there's 2 sides to this coin, basically. The Jets have a good trade because they're getting rid of Pavlik. They're getting Mason. It's a big step. But the Rangers, we'll see how this goes because I don't know how this goes, but Lundqvist is 37. I think 35, 36, maybe 37. I don't remember. Just put in the comments how old he is if you want to. And he's getting old. He's an older goalie. Been there for a while. Been with the Rangers for a long time. Made to the final once in 2014. He's getting old. Last year wasn't his best year. Velata really bailed him out really good. Well, not bailed him out a lot, but helped him out when he was injured for the last 2 to 3 weeks before the playoffs, and then Lundqvist played. That was, Lundqvist was good in the playoffs for him. But how Pavlik, if he has to be for 3 to 2 weeks, how about he has to play for 3 to 2 weeks? Where's the Rangers? They're gonna be last place? Are they gonna go considerably down? Like, what is it gonna be? So they have to the March deadline, I think, if they want to trade him. If he's good, they'll keep him. If they don't want him, they get rid of him. So the Rangers are sending Rata to Coyotes. I don't think I spelled Rata right. I don't know. I don't think so. But it's okay. Rangers sold Rata to Coyotes. I really always think the ones who have 2 good goalies, let's see, how do I do this? Like in 2008 or something, it was Joseph Halak was with Montreal, and Carey Price was in Montreal. And Halak was the top goalie. He was doing great. But they had to sell one of them. So they sold Halak instead of Price. But there were 2 good goalies. But they had to sell one of them. That usually happens all the time. They have 2 good goalies, great number 1 goalie, great number 2 goalie, one of them will be leaving. And that always happens. Another example, Pittsburgh Penguins. Floyd goes to expansion draft. Another thing, Floyd almost got eaten up by the trade deadline, but Pittsburgh holds him back. No, it's mine. Detroit, I think, wanted him. But no, it's ours. But when the expansion draft happened, they had no choice. They had to give up a goalie. Would you give up Murray or Fleury? I think I'll give up Fleury because Murray's a younger goalie. He'll last you longer than Fleury. He's older, Fleury. You're not going to get as much out of him anymore. Well, you are Fleury fan. Not saying he's bad. He's a great goalie. Awesome goalie. But he needs to be, he'll be the one because he has a shorter, career span. So that's why. Now, Rangers with Rata, Rata's a huge lift for the Coyotes. They have a lot of, how do I explain this? A lot of new people. A lot of new, rookies. There we go. A lot of new rookies, Domney, a lot of new ones. And they need some experience, Some, like Toronto, they need experience. They put Patrick Mullen. That's great. But Coyotes really needed someone. And they really did need someone experienced, someone good in goal, someone with a lot, not giving all these goals up. So Rata is just the way to go. Nice upgrade. Coyotes doing. I can't wait to watch Coyotes now. I want to see him play. So, and Derek Stepan they needed him, because Shedon didn't sign him, so they got Derek Stepan. New coaching, new everything. Great. Coyotes send Smith to Flames. People are like, no, we lost Mike Smith. He was doing so good. What that happened. I think Smith, it was about time for him to leave. Because this is the perfect time for him. He needs to be in a new team. He needs to show something else. Amazon always had him. And they got fed up by him playing this year. They said, no, I don't want him anymore. Get rid of him. No more. He was getting horrible for him. Second to last place. So, I'm sorry, I lost my thought a little. So, Smith to Calgary, brand new thing. I think that's good for them. Change up the goalies. I'm fine with it. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I think the goaltending is going to be a little bit worse than Brian Elliott in the second half. Not the first half. The second half I'm talking about. First half of Brian Elliott was horrible. Second half was much better. But they lost in the playoffs 4-0. That was an embarrassment, I think, for Calgary. So they want to get rid of that goalie. But Calgary only could score 2 goals. So I don't think it was really Elliott's fault. I don't think they liked him. Because Elliott had he had a son. He got a son. So that's what happened. So the Flames goalie Elliott is going to the Flyers. Man, the Flames have changed their goalies so many times. They had Hello, Ramo, 2015-16 season. Now, 2016-17 season they had Elliott and Chad Johnson. Completely changed it. I was like, wow. And then 2017-18 season, they got rid of Chad Johnson. He brought him back to Buffalo. In 2015-16 season, Buffalo had Chad Johnson. Now Chad Johnson's way back in Buffalo. So that's a lot. Well, that's a good thing for them, I think. But now it's Smith and the backup goalie's Eddie Lack from Carolina. Eddie Lack was good at the end of the little bit. He was really good, I think. He was really good for Carolina. I thought they were going to keep it. I thought he was going to get rid of Cam Ward, but I guess not. But Cam Ward, I think, is really good. Dolan and Cam Ward, they can balance off. Who's been number 1? Who's been number 2? Who's better right now? You know, who's been in the first half is better? Who's in the second half better? You know, when Dolan has his down moments, Cam Ward will have his good moments, or I don't know. We'll see. But Elliott is going to the Flyers. General manager, oh my goodness. Can't remember his name right now for the Flyers. Let me know. But Elliott is going to the Flyers. They had a bug. They tell him, please, come to the Flyers. So they're like, Elliott's like, fine, okay. So it goes. 2-year contract to the Flyers. And, after getting rid of Mason, with St. Louis Blues, Elliott was there. 2015-16. They made the conference final. Elliott's the confidence booster. Let's keep on going. Let's win this next game. Come on. But I think Calgary, he lacked a little of that because, he has a baby now. So, that changed him a little, I think. But I think now, the Flyers are going to, come on, guys. Nolan Patrick, Wayne Simmons, Goodrow, Volchek and all of them, they're like, come on, let's win. Let's win the next game. Let's win in the playoffs. Get to the playoffs. Push for the playoffs. Anything. So, that's what I think about this. What do you think about this whole musical chairs I call goalie changing? From Flyers to Jets to Rangers to Coyotes to Flames to Flames to Flyers. What do you think about this? Let me know in the comments below. Please like, subscribe, and don't forget to put a nice little comment. Tell me what you think about this whole thing. Please subscribe. Brand new channel. Coming out awesome videos all the time. Bye.